Hello, and welcome to my recap of the 2025 North Star Rally. This year I was riding with a new helmet and did not record any video of the ride itself. The dates of the North Star Rally were June 13th to 15th, 2025. The Ironbot Rally dates were June 16th through the 27th. The close proximity of the two rallies affected the number of riders participating. For comparison, in 2024, there were 34 bikes that started. In 2025, there were 17 bikes that started. The theme of the ride was the Driftless region, which is the southern boundary of the glaciers from the Ice Age. The Rally Master gave us 110 potential locations to visit. For planning the ride this year, I first imported the GPX files into Greg Rice's bonus prep spreadsheet. With the locations imported, I typed in the combo bonuses, combo name, and points. Using the printed rally book, I then entered points, availability, comments, and time open for each bonus. When exporting the rally info for import into a GPS, Greg's spreadsheet has the ability to assign different color flags and symbols depending on the point's value and availability. For riders using this spreadsheet, choosing the point spread is a very personal decision. I like to have a few high value and even spread between the low and medium value. You can import the GPX file into your GPS or routing software without using the spreadsheet, but you will lose a lot of the helpful information. Compare the spreadsheet provided by the rally info to the information exported from Greg's spreadsheet. To get a visual of locations available, I use Basecamp. Yes, there is a learning curve, but it does play nice with my GPS. You can see the high value red color bonuses are located east of the cities. Low and medium bonuses are to the southeast. I did not make my route selection without considering the bonuses. I created a visual loop for each one. Here we are looking at all the loops at once. During my post-ride analysis, I realized that I should have plotted each not as a loop, but rather just as a run between the bonus stops. Here's the Crazy Frank's bonus. Total value of 526 points. The 45th parallel bonus had a total value of 3,861 points. Cheese had a total value of 1,334 points. Highway 61 had a total value of 763 points. Now, I've Been Everywhere had a total value of 2,146 points. The wildcard bonus was Get Gas from 4 different states, 404 points. And when I'm saying the total value of a combo, that includes the amount of points for the combo and each stop. Contemplated going for multiple combos, but ultimately decided to base my route around the 45th parallel combo. Total ride potential of selected route and stops was 1,415. Weather was cloudy with potential rain as we left the start. Several of us headed north to Roseville to a 45th parallel marker. We were to answer the question, when was the plaque recast? Answer November 1994. Time to head east and found several riders there. A Wisconsin distillery with their retail and on-sale location here in Stillwater. Ever wonder what to do with old, unusable American flags? Well, there are places that have retired American flag drop boxes. The next stop was in Chippewa Falls. It did not go as planned. There was a big event blocking access to the photo location. I stopped and asked what was going on. One of the volunteers escorted me through the property so I could get to the substitute location for the picture. On the way, we passed the location of the required photo, so I managed to get it. Next, I was instructed to find a signpost. It took me a while to realize what I was looking for. In Cadets Riverview Park, signpost. How far is it to Kansas City? The answer, 551 miles. A hike was required for the next stop. Just outside of Pontowaskee, Wisconsin is a geological marker for 45 degrees north and 90 degrees west. Now it was time to collect the related medallion in Wausau. And we go on to the next geological marker. Frank Noyes wasn't going to leave us hanging. He placed another marker where the actual halfway point between the equator and the North Pole. From here, how far is it to the equator and the North Pole? Answer, 3,107.47 miles. A little further east and I can start to head back towards the cities. Another 45th parallel marker is near Passaic, Wisconsin. Frank Noyes was a smart man. He knew the 45th parallel wasn't the halfway point between the North Pole and the equator because the Earth isn't exactly round, but slightly spahedral. Since the Earth is spahedral, according to Frank, how far is it from here to the North Pole? My answer, 3,097.39 miles. Then it was time to go find a potato masher. This is the largest potato masher, and this was the last of the large points as well. Time to head to the Mississippi River as darkness falls. At one time, Bangor was a livestock hub. According to the newspaper article in 1940, how many cars of stock were shipped from the Milwaukee Road siding in Bangor? Answer, 626. It is now really dark, and I rode past a bonus. While doing a U-turn, I dropped the Goldwing in the middle of the road, on a hill below a curve. Luckily, no cars came, and I was able to pick the bike up. The casualty of the fall was a bent clutch handle. Next stop was an oddity. Get a photo of the culvert man. Due to the wind, I had difficulty getting this picture. Decided to skip the next bonus and head for a rest break. Found a quick trip on the highway. Filled up the tank to get the stop time receipt. After eating, resting, and evaluating the remaining points of my planned stops, the decision was made to head back to Lakeville. Going to the scoring, I was expecting 1,067 points. At the furthest east bonus, I stated my answer is 3,097.39. The correct answer was 3,117.55. Two distances were not given on the plaque, and I wrote down the wrong one. That mistake cost me the points from the bonus and the combo. Final score was 11,271. The winning rider, Phil Becker, claimed the Crazy Franks, Cheese, Highway 61, Gas, and I've Been Everywhere combos, with a total score of 15,515 points. In summary, the rally went much better than in 2024, mainly because I did not experience the mechanical issues that put me in last place finish in 2024. My 2025 finish was in 13th place. If I had answered the bonus correctly, finish would have been in 9th place. Every rally, my primary goal has been to be a finisher. To get myself into a top 5 finish will require a better evaluation of points and combos and a willingness to push time requirements into the uncomfortable zone.